Have you ever faced a door slammed shut in your face only to find it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Well, today we're diving deep into the art of turning the tables on rejection, inspired by none other than the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Imagine you're in a world where every no doesn't push you down but propels you forward. Rejection, a word that often brings a sting, can become your stepping stone to greatness. It's not about tricking fate, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes to something greater. So, are you feeling overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? Perhaps you've faced moments where your efforts seem unrecognized, your presence unnoticed, or your contributions underappreciated. It's a common experience that can leave us questioning our worth and doubting our abilities. However, it's time to flip the script and view these challenges through a new lens. What if I told you that rejection could be transformed into a powerful force for personal growth and success? In today's video, we're going to delve deep into the art of turning rejection on its head. We'll unpack 13 powerful lessons designed to teach you how to harness the power of rejection to your advantage. This isn't just about theoretical concepts. These are practical, real-world strategies that you can begin applying in your daily life immediately. Rejection, while often painful and disheartening, doesn't have to be a setback. Instead, it can be a stepping stone to something greater, a push in a new and better direction. We'll explore how to change your mindset and approach so every no becomes a catalyst for personal and professional growth. But before we dive into these transformative lessons, let's take a moment to ensure this wisdom reaches as many people as possible. If you find value in what we're about to share, please hit that like button and ring the notification bell. Doing so not only supports our channel, but also helps spread these important messages to others who might be in need of a positive shift in perspective. Now, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Are you ready to turn your rejections into your greatest victories? Let's get started. Number 1. Ignore them too. When life hands you the cold shoulder of indifference, it can feel deeply unsettling. Being ignored or overlooked can hit at the core of our self-esteem, making us question our value and place in the world. However, instead of shrinking back or feeling diminished, it's essential to rise above it. Choosing to ignore those who ignore you isn't an act of pettiness. Rather, it is a powerful statement of your self-worth. Imagine this scenario. Someone decides that you're not worth their time. This decision is not a reflection of your value, but rather a testament to their inability to recognize it. By choosing not to engage with such behavior, you are essentially turning a mirror towards them, silently reflecting their actions and showing them that you remain unaffected and steadfast in your self-respect. Maintaining your dignity and composure in the face of indifference requires a conscious effort to redirect your focus. Instead of dwelling on the negative emotions that arise from being ignored, channel your energy into your own life, goals, and happiness. This means diving into activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's reading a compelling book, engaging in sports, learning a new skill, or spending time with people who genuinely value you. This redirection of energy is not about seeking revenge or getting back at those who ignore you. Instead, it's about reclaiming your power and investing it in areas that contribute to your growth and well-being. Statistics show that individuals who engage in regular physical activity, for instance, experience lower levels of stress and higher levels of overall happiness. The sting of being ignored can be particularly sharp, but it's crucial to use this discomfort as a catalyst for personal growth. Instead of allowing the pain to fester, build a fortress of self-respect that can withstand the indifference of others. Let their lack of recognition bounce off this fortress, reinforcing your resilience and determination. By adopting this approach, you're not merely surviving rejection, you're thriving in spite of it. Emotional maturity is demonstrated by your ability to maintain your equilibrium and self-worth irrespective of external validation. Remember that your intrinsic value is not diminished by someone else's failure to see it. Your worth remains constant, regardless of external opinions. Staying true to yourself in the face of indifference also means letting your actions speak louder than their silence. Actions are powerful indicators of your character and resilience. When you continue to pursue your goals and maintain a positive attitude, you're demonstrating that your self-worth is independent of others' recognition. This steadfastness can be incredibly empowering, as it shifts the focus from seeking external approval to validating your own efforts and achievements. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, individuals who maintain a strong sense of self and purpose are less affected by social rejection and exhibit higher levels of life satisfaction. Moreover, focusing on your personal growth and happiness can have a ripple effect, influencing others around you. When people see you thriving in content despite being ignored, it can inspire them to adopt a similar mindset. Your resilience can become a beacon for others, showing that it's possible to rise above indifference and lead a fulfilling life. This can create a positive feedback loop, where your actions encourage others to also invest in their well-being and personal development. It's also important to remember that ignoring those who ignore you does not mean harboring bitterness or resentment. Bitterness can be corrosive, affecting your mental and physical health. Instead, aim for a mindset of peaceful detachment. This means acknowledging their indifference, understanding it doesn't define you, and moving forward with grace. A peaceful detachment allows you to let go of negative emotions and focus on what truly matters: your growth, happiness, and well-being. Studies have shown that forgiveness and letting go of grudges can lead to improved mental health and reduced stress levels. Lastly, practice gratitude and mindfulness as tools to stay grounded and positive. By focusing on what you are grateful for and staying present in the moment, you can cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that is not easily shaken by external indifference. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, can help center your thoughts and emotions, making it easier to maintain your composure and self-worth. Research from Harvard Medical School indicates that regular mindfulness practice can improve emotional regulation and increase feelings of compassion and empathy, further enhancing your ability to rise above indifference with grace and strength. In conclusion, ignoring those who ignore you is a powerful affirmation of your self-worth and inner strength. By focusing on your life, goals, and happiness, you can transform the sting of rejection into a catalyst for growth and resilience. Let your actions speak louder than their silence, and remember that your value is intrinsic and unwavering. Embrace gratitude, mindfulness, and peaceful detachment as tools to maintain your composure and well-being. Ultimately, thriving despite indifference is not only a testament to your emotional maturity, but also a beacon of inspiration for others to follow. Number 2, don't react emotionally. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life, wrote Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher. This proverb encapsulates the essence of Stoicism, focusing on the present moment and not letting external circumstances dictate our inner peace. Rejection, a common and often painful experience, can trigger a range of emotions that may lead to impulsive reactions. However, Stoicism offers a powerful antidote: calmness. When someone brushes you off, the natural inclination is to react emotionally, letting frustration, anger, or sadness take over. But embracing a composed, thoughtful response can transform how you handle rejection and lead to profound personal growth. The sting of rejection can often feel overwhelming, prompting us to react impulsively out of frustration or sadness. These emotions, if left unchecked, can cloud our judgment and lead to actions we might later regret. Stoicism teaches us to pause and reflect rather than react immediately. By taking a step back, we can gain clarity and avoid letting our emotions control us. This practice is not about suppressing our feelings, but but about understanding and managing them effectively. Research has shown that people who practice emotional regulation strategies, such as cognitive reappraisal, experience less emotional distress and greater psychological well-being. When faced with rejection, it's important to ask yourself, why is this bothering me? This introspection can reveal that the pain often stems not from the rejection itself, but from our own insecurities and fears. By identifying these underlying issues, we can address them directly rather than being consumed by the surface-level rejection. This reflective practice is central to Stoicism, which encourages focusing on our own actions and responses rather than the behavior of others. This shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering, as it puts the control back into our hands. Staying polite and kind in the face of rejection is another key aspect of Stoic philosophy. If you feel the need to reach out to someone who has ignored you, do so with genuine concern rather than seeking validation. This approach emphasizes authenticity and integrity, qualities highly valued in Stoic teachings. It's not about being passive or a pushover. It's about mastering your emotions and staying true to your values. Research has shown that individuals who exhibit high levels of emotional intelligence, including the ability to manage their emotions and maintain healthy interpersonal relationships, report higher levels of life satisfaction and lower levels of stress. Understanding that your self-worth is not tied to others' approval is a transformative realization. Your value remains constant, regardless of how others treat you. This understanding is crucial for building resilience. When you internalize that your worth is inherent and not dependent on external validation, you gain the freedom to respond to rejection with calmness and grace. This mindset shift is transformative, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with a steady heart and a clear mind. Studies have found that individuals with a strong sense of self-worth are less likely to experience anxiety and depression in response to social rejection. By mastering calmness in the face of rejection, you demonstrate real strength and resilience. This inner fortitude is not only beneficial for your own well-being, but also attractive to others. People are naturally drawn to those who remain composed under pressure and who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. This kind of self-assurance can enhance your personal and professional relationships, making you a more effective and empathetic communicator. Research has highlighted the correlation between emotional stability and sound decision-making, indicating that those who can maintain their composure tend to make better judgments. Thriving despite rejection is a hallmark of personal growth. Each instance of rejection can be viewed as an opportunity to strengthen your emotional resilience and deepen your self-understanding. By staying calm and reflecting on the situation, you turn what could be a setback into a stepping stone for personal development. This approach aligns with the Stoic way of embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Epictetus, another revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom encourages us to focus on our responses and the lessons we can glean from each experience. You know that adopting a Stoic approach to rejection by maintaining calmness and introspection can significantly enhance your emotional resilience and personal growth. By not reacting emotionally and focusing on your own responses, you assert control over your life and well-being. This mindset shift from seeking external validation to cultivating inner peace and self-worth is transformative. It allows you to navigate rejection with grace, turning it into a powerful catalyst for growth rather than a source of pain. Embracing this Stoic wisdom, as supported by psychological research, can lead to a more fulfilling and resilient life, where each rejection becomes an opportunity to reaffirm your inherent value and strength. Number 3. Remove them from your mind. How do we navigate the tumultuous waters of rejection without allowing it to sink our spirits? When faced with rejection, harnessing the art of detachment becomes an invaluable tool in your arsenal. This isn't about ignoring or pretending the rejection didn't sting. It's about channeling that experience into something transformative and empowering. Start by acknowledging the rejection, allowing yourself to feel its impact, but don't let it anchor your thoughts or define your self-worth. Like a skilled sailor navigating rough seas, use the waves to steer you forward, not to capsize your boat. The key lies in shifting your perspective and embracing the process as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Transforming rejection requires a fundamental shift in how we perceive setbacks. Picture rejection not as a roadblock, but as a detour sign guiding you towards new paths and possibilities. This reframing is crucial, as it allows you to view the situation from a place of potential rather than defeat. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, individuals who perceive setbacks as opportunities for growth exhibit higher levels of resilience and psychological well-being. Engage in activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Dive into a book that challenges your thinking, take up a sport that tests your limits, or volunteer in a community project that offers a fresh perspective. These aren't mere distractions. They are stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Every new experience carves out a part of you, making you more resilient, adaptable, and prepared for future challenges. Additionally, cultivating a circle of positivity is essential. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Research conducted at the University of Notre Dame found that individuals with strong social support systems are better equipped to cope with rejection and adversity. Share your aspirations with them and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this journey, you'll find that what once seemed like a painful rejection was, in fact, a nudge towards a more fulfilling path. The relationships and communities you build in the wake of rejection can serve as powerful reminders of your intrinsic value and potential. Moreover, embracing rejection as a catalyst for personal and professional development can lead to significant achievements. According to a survey conducted by Harvard Business Review, successful entrepreneurs often attribute their accomplishments to their ability to bounce back from rejection and failure. By reframing rejection as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, individuals can unlock their full potential and seize new opportunities. This mindset shift not only fosters resilience, but also encourages innovation and creativity. The ability to view rejection as a constructive force rather than a destructive one is a hallmark of successful and resilient individuals. Psychological studies have shown that individuals who practice mindfulness techniques are better equipped to cope with rejection and manage negative emotions. By cultivating a sense of detachment from outcomes, individuals can approach rejection with equanimity and grace. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that mindfulness-based interventions significantly reduce stress and anxiety related to rejection. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as meditation and deep breathing exercises into your daily routine can help you navigate rejection with greater ease and resilience. These practices can serve as powerful tools to center yourself, acknowledge your emotions without being overwhelmed by them, and maintain a balanced perspective even in the face of adversity. In addition, reframing rejection as a learning opportunity can lead to profound personal growth and self-improvement. According to a study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, individuals who view rejection as a chance to learn and grow are more likely to persevere in the face of adversity. By adopting a growth mindset, you can transform rejection into a springboard for success. Reflect on the lessons you've learned from rejection and use them to fuel your personal and professional development. This process of reflection and learning can be incredibly empowering, as it turns rejection into a valuable source of insight and motivation. Developing emotional resilience is another crucial aspect of navigating the challenges of rejection. According to research conducted at the University of Pennsylvania, Individuals with high levels of emotional resilience are better able to bounce back from setbacks and persevere in the face of adversity. By building resilience through practices such as cognitive reframing and positive self-talk, you can strengthen your ability to cope with rejection and thrive in the face of uncertainty. As you cultivate emotional resilience, you'll become better equipped to handle rejection with grace and confidence, allowing you to stay focused on your goals and pursue your dreams with determination and resilience. This resilience is not only beneficial in overcoming rejection, but also in facing other life challenges with a stronger and more resilient mindset. Furthermore, it is essential to recognize that rejection often provides a critical opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. When we experience rejection, it forces us to examine our goals, motivations, and methods, often leading to valuable insights and improvements. Embracing this introspective process can help us refine our approaches, align our efforts more closely with our true passions, and ultimately achieve greater success and fulfillment. By viewing rejection as a mirror reflecting areas for growth rather than a verdict on our worth, we can leverage it to become the best versions of ourselves. While rejection may initially feel like a setback, it can ultimately serve as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. By embracing rejection as a natural part of the journey towards success, reframing it as a learning opportunity, and cultivating emotional resilience, you can navigate rejection with grace and resilience. Remember that rejection is not a reflection of your worth, but an opportunity to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you harness the art of detachment and transform rejection into a springboard for success, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. The journey through rejection can be transformative, guiding you towards new paths, deeper self-awareness, and ultimately, a more fulfilling and successful life. Number 4, demonstrate your value. Rejection stings, but it's also a litmus test for your resilience. Instead of letting it drag you down, view it as a chance to showcase your grit. When you're bypassed in a meeting or overlooked for a promotion, take a moment to breathe deeply. It's natural to feel hurt or disappointed, but rather than wallowing in self-pity or brewing bitterness, channel that energy into something constructive. Take on a project that showcases your skills or volunteer to lead a new initiative. Your worth isn't defined by others' oversight. Rather, it's a chance to shine even brighter, undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. Think about the saying, "When one door closes, another opens." This isn't just a cliche. It's a blueprint for how to respond to rejection. Rejection doesn't reflect your worth. It's a redirection to where you're meant to be. Research from the University of Texas highlights that people who see setbacks as opportunities for growth are more resilient and adaptable. If you're passed over for a role, consider it the universe guiding you toward a path that better suits your talents and passions. Use this moment to reassess and realign your goals. What are your core strengths? How can you pivot to make the most of them? This process is about crafting your success story, turning each setback into a setup for a comeback. Moving forward with grace after rejection involves more than just putting on a brave face. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy for yourself and others. Perhaps the person who overlooked you is dealing with their own challenges. Offering understanding isn't a sign of weakness. It's a demonstration of your strength. Studies in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology reveal that empathetic individuals are more resilient in adversity. Reflect on your experiences, learn from them, and rise stronger and wiser than before. Rejection isn't the end of your story. It's a twist in the plot pushing you to become your most authentic, resilient self. Approach it with wisdom and vitality, and watch it transform from a source of fear to an ally in your growth. Many success stories, like Thomas Edison's repeated failures before inventing the light bulb, show that perseverance through rejection leads to significant achievements. Each failure can be seen as a step closer to success, highlighting the importance of resilience. Psychological research underscores the role of resilience in overcoming rejection. The American Psychological Association notes that resilience helps people recover from setbacks and achieve long-term success. Cultivating a resilient mindset involves maintaining a positive outlook, setting achievable goals, and having a strong support network. These strategies help you bounce back from rejection and continue pursuing your dreams with renewed determination. Acknowledging the emotional impact of rejection is also crucial. It's natural to feel disappointed or hurt. Allow yourself to fully experience these emotions, but don't let them dictate your future actions. Instead, use them as motivation to push forward. Studies from the University of California suggest that those who process their emotions constructively handle future challenges better. By managing your emotional responses, you can turn rejection into a powerful catalyst for growth. Leveraging rejection to fuel your personal and professional growth can lead to remarkable achievements. Many successful individuals credit their ability to learn from rejection and adapt accordingly. J.K. Rowling, for instance, faced numerous rejections before finding a publisher for Harry Potter. Her persistence and resilience turned those rejections into stepping stones to her incredible success. This demonstrates how a determined approach can turn rejection into an opportunity for greatness. Finally, adopting a growth mindset is essential in dealing with rejection. Carol Dweck's research at Stanford University shows that people with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. This perspective helps them persevere and achieve greater success. By embracing a growth mindset, you can turn rejection from a setback into a stepping stone. Learn from each experience and build a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Rejection is not the end, but a vital part of the journey toward personal and professional fulfillment. To illustrate, consider a scenario where you're not chosen for a promotion at work. Initially, you might feel disheartened, questioning your abilities and wondering why you were passed over. Instead of letting these feelings dominate, use the rejection as a moment for introspection. Assess your strengths and identify areas for improvement. Perhaps there are skills you need to develop further or new opportunities you can explore. This proactive approach not only helps you grow, but also demonstrates your resilience and determination to succeed. Another example could be a failed project or idea. When an initiative you've invested time and energy in doesn't succeed, it's easy to feel defeated. However, rather than viewing this as a final failure, see it as valuable feedback. Analyze what went wrong, gather insights, and use this knowledge to refine your approach. This iterative process of learning and adapting is a hallmark of resilient individuals. By treating rejection as feedback rather than a final verdict, you open yourself up to continuous improvement and eventual success. Rejection also teaches the importance of empathy and understanding. When faced with rejection, consider the perspectives of those involved. Maybe the decision wasn't personal, but a result of circumstances beyond anyone's control. Extending empathy to others not only helps you cope better with rejection, but also fosters a supportive and understanding environment. This empathetic approach can strengthen relationships and build a network of support, which is crucial for personal and professional resilience. While painful, can be a powerful catalyst for growth and resilience. By viewing it as a chance to reassess, realign, and improve, you can transform setbacks into opportunities. Embracing a growth mindset, practicing empathy, and maintaining resilience will help you navigate the challenges of rejection and emerge stronger. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth, but a redirection towards greater opportunities and a more fulfilling path. Use each experience to build a more resilient, adaptable, and successful version of yourself. Number 5. Cut off contact. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit, especially when dealing with rejection. When you're ignored or turned down, your instinct might urge you to fix it, to reach out, and to bridge that gap. However, embracing silence can be a transformative response. This is not about playing games, but about regaining your power. Choosing not to react immediately, not to bombard the other party with messages or calls, is an act of self-preservation. This pause isn't just for them. It's primarily for you. It's a moment to recalibrate and to remind yourself that your worth isn't tied to someone else's approval. Studies have shown that taking a step back after a rejection can significantly reduce feelings of stress and anxiety, allowing for a clearer, more balanced perspective on the situation. This silence is a strategic move. During this period, you're not merely waiting. You're engaging in introspection and growth. It's an opportunity to refocus on your goals, passions, and life. Think of it as pressing a reset button that provides you with clarity and strength. Research from the American Psychological Association indicates that moments of self-reflection can enhance emotional resilience and promote personal development. This phase of no contact is not about being cold or unkind. It's about establishing a boundary for your mental well-being. It's a declaration of self-respect, saying, "I value myself too much to chase or plead." This mindset is empowering, fostering a deep sense of self-worth and confidence. Additionally, consider the silent message you're conveying. In a world where instant responses are expected, your silence can be intriguing and even attractive. It signals that you're not easily rattled and that you have a fulfilling life beyond the rejection. This isn't about eliciting regret or a change of heart from the other person. It's about demonstrating your stability and independence. According to a study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, individuals who maintain their independence and self-worth after rejection are perceived as more attractive and resilient by others. Embracing silence after rejection also provides a space to process your emotions in a healthy manner. Rather than reacting impulsively and potentially making the situation worse, you give yourself time to understand your feelings and reactions. This approach is in line with cognitive behavioral strategies that emphasize the importance of pausing and reflecting before responding. By doing so, you ensure that your subsequent actions are thoughtful and deliberate, which can help you approach the situation with a clearer, more rational mindset. This period of silence allows you to take control of your narrative. Instead of appearing desperate for validation, you're seen as someone who values their own peace and happiness. This shift in perception can significantly impact your self-esteem and how others view you. A study from the University of Michigan found that individuals who prioritize self-care and personal boundaries are more likely to experience higher levels of self-esteem and overall life satisfaction. By choosing silence, you're not just protecting yourself. You're also cultivating a sense of dignity and self-respect. Ultimately, the power of silence lies in its ability to foster inner strength and resilience. While it may not guarantee a change in the other person's behavior, it ensures a positive change in yours. By choosing not to react impulsively, you become more centered and ready to face whatever comes next with grace and poise. This approach helps you build a stronger foundation for your emotional well-being, allowing you to navigate future rejections with greater ease and confidence. Silence, when used strategically, becomes a powerful tool that transforms rejection into an opportunity for personal growth and empowerment. Number 6, prove them wrong. The art of using rejection isn't simply about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about transforming no into your fuel for growth. Imagine someone doubts your abilities in a specific skill or task. This is your chance to sharpen that skill. Not for their approval, but to surpass your own limits. Dive deep into learning, practice relentlessly, and show up with a level of proficiency that even you didn't know you had. This isn't about a grand reveal to the doubters. It's about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-assurance. For instance, If you're a writer rejected by multiple publishers, use that rejection as a catalyst to improve your craft. Take writing workshops, read extensively, and write every day. The transformation that occurs isn't just in your writing, but in your confidence and self-belief. Imagine the power of actions over words. You don't need to announce your plans or progress. Let your results speak for themselves. If you're deemed uncreative, embark on a project that showcases your creativity. If labeled as uncommitted, let your consistent actions be your response. This silent revolution of self-improvement isn't a battle against others' perceptions, but a crusade for personal excellence. And when you change, the world's narrative about you shifts too. For example, an athlete who was once considered mediocre can, through rigorous training and dedication, achieve levels of excellence that speak volumes without needing to utter a word. The visible change in their performance becomes the loudest response to any doubt cast upon them. The true essence of proving them wrong lies not in changing their opinions, but in transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others, but also redefine your understanding of your capabilities. This isn't just about proving them wrong. It's about redefining what right means to you. In this journey, the greatest victory is the realization that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. When you begin to see yourself through a lens of potential rather than limitation, the impact of external rejection diminishes significantly. You start to internalize the idea that your worth isn't defined by others' assessments, but by your own growth and progress. Consider the long-term benefits of this mindset. By continually using rejection as a stepping stone for improvement, you develop resilience and a growth mindset. This approach has been validated by numerous studies, such as those conducted by Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck. Her research shows that individuals who view challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth are more likely to achieve success. This shift in perspective transforms every no into a powerful motivator that propels you forward, building a cycle of continuous self-improvement and achievement. Moreover, this journey isn't a solitary endeavor. Along the way, you will likely find mentors, allies, and supporters who recognize your commitment and potential. Their encouragement can provide additional motivation and guidance. For example, an entrepreneur who faces initial rejection from investors can refine their business model and strategy, eventually attracting the right partners who believe in their vision. This support network can be crucial, as it reinforces your own belief in your abilities and helps you stay focused on your goals. The process of using rejection as fuel also instills a sense of humility and perseverance. It teaches you that success isn't always immediate, and that the path to mastery is often filled with setbacks. This understanding can make you more empathetic and supportive of others facing similar challenges. When you achieve your goals, you do so with a deeper appreciation of the journey and the resilience it required. This humility and empathy can enhance your leadership skills, making you a more effective and inspiring leader. Finally, the transformation that occurs through this process can lead to a profound sense of fulfillment and self-actualization. As you continually push your boundaries and achieve what you once thought was impossible, you gain a deeper understanding of your potential. This sense of accomplishment isn't fleeting. It's a lasting realization that you are capable of great things, regardless of others' opinions. This internal validation becomes a cornerstone of your self-esteem, allowing you to face future rejections with confidence and grace. The art of using rejection isn't about proving others wrong, but proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about transforming no into a catalyst for growth, focusing on self-improvement and letting your actions speak for themselves. This journey redefines your self-image, builds resilience, and fosters a growth mindset. Along the way, you gain the support of mentors and allies, develop humility and perseverance, and achieve a profound sense of fulfillment. Ultimately, The greatest victory lies in the realization that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. Number 7. Go out and have fun. Life's true essence shines brightest when we step outside our comfort zones. Embracing joy isn't just about having fun. It's a strategic move to build resilience. When faced with rejection, the typical reaction is to withdraw, to stew in the sourness of the experience. But here's a twist. Counter that instinct by deliberately seeking out joy. This isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about giving them a new playground. Whether it's exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old passion, the act itself becomes a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection. Research conducted by psychologists at Stanford University suggests that engaging in joyful activities can significantly improve psychological well-being and resilience, providing a buffer against the negative effects of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there's immense power in shared experiences. In your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than just uplift your spirits. They reaffirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Each laugh shared, each story exchanged is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You're part of a larger narrative, one that thrives on connection and shared resilience. Studies conducted by the University of Oxford have shown that social interactions not only enhance emotional well-being, but also contribute to increased feelings of belonging and support. Here's where the real magic happens. Step into the unknown. Rejection can feel like a closed door, but in reality, it opens many more. Try a cuisine you've never tasted, visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on a topic foreign to you. These experiences are not just distractions. They're opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and more equipped to handle life's curveballs. Remember, the goal isn't to forget the rejection, but to grow from it, turning every no into a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology suggests that individuals who embrace new experiences are more likely to exhibit traits such as openness, creativity, and resilience. Moreover, embracing joy and seeking new experiences can have profound effects on your physical health as well. Studies conducted by the American Psychological Association have demonstrated that engaging in activities that bring joy and excitement can lower stress levels, reduce blood pressure, and boost overall immune function. By actively pursuing joy and stepping outside your comfort zone, you not only enhance your psychological resilience, but also bolster your physical well-being. This holistic approach to self-care ensures that you're equipped to face life's challenges with strength and vitality. Next, the act of seeking joy and embracing new experiences can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. As you engage in activities that bring you joy and expand your horizons, you cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness and connection to the world around you. This sense of purpose can fuel your resilience and provide a sense of direction even in the face of adversity. Research from the University of Pennsylvania has shown that individuals who have a strong sense of purpose are better able to cope with stress and setbacks, leading to greater overall well-being and life satisfaction. Number 8. Build your social status. In the vast expanse of life's intricacies, imagine finding yourself in a room, seemingly overlooked, almost rendered invisible amidst the bustling crowd. Yet, hidden within this seemingly inconsequential moment lies a profound opportunity, waiting to be seized and transformed. This notion echoes the fundamental teachings of Stoicism, urging us to perceive instances of rejection not as stumbling blocks, but as stepping stones for personal growth and enlightenment. Rather than succumbing to the allure of external validation or embarking on the arduous quest for societal acceptance, Stoicism implores us to turn inward, focusing on self-enhancement and community involvement as the cornerstone of our journey. Engaging in activities that nurture our physical well-being, ignite our passions, or propel us forward in our careers isn't merely a checklist to tick off. It's an artful orchestration of self-transformation. But it's more than just personal development. It's about sharing our triumphs and tribulations with others, not for the fleeting accolades or applause, but for the genuine connections forged along the way. When we speak of our interests or achievements, it's not to inflate our social standing or amass a legion of followers. Rather, it's a heartfelt endeavor to weave a rich tapestry of human interaction, finding solace and kinship in the shared experiences of kindred spirits. Furthermore, by actively participating in volunteer initiatives or immersing ourselves in networking opportunities, we aren't merely adding credentials to our resumes. We're cultivating a vibrant ecosystem of interconnected relationships and communal experiences. This holistic approach to personal and social development mirrors the foundational principles of Stoic philosophy, where individual growth intertwines seamlessly with the noble pursuit of contributing to the greater good. It's about recognizing that the true measure of social status lies not in the number of admirers amassed, but in the depth of character cultivated and the enduring impact imparted upon the community. At its core, this paradigm shift transcends the superficial allure of external validation. It's a profound journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. It's about witnessing our own evolution and using that metamorphosis as a beacon to illuminate the path for others. This Stoic ethos serves as a potent instrument in navigating the complexities of the modern world, empowering individuals to navigate the ebbs and flows of rejection with resilience and grace. Rather than viewing rejection as a crippling blow, it becomes a transformative catalyst, a springboard for personal and communal growth, fueled by an unwavering commitment to continuous self-improvement and the cultivation of a thriving, interconnected society. Number 9. Act as if they don't exist. When confronted with the discomfort of being ignored, the most potent response often lies in quiet resolve. It's not about succumbing to pettiness or aloofness. Rather, it's a conscious decision to prioritize your own peace of mind. When faced with someone who chooses to overlook your presence, it's a profound moment to assert your self-worth and autonomy. Rather than expending precious energy in futile attempts to garner their attention or initiate conversation, redirect your focus within the social milieu, seeking out interactions with those who genuinely value your company and contributions. This deliberate shift in perspective under the intrinsic truth that your worth is not contingent upon external validation or recognition. In those inevitable instances where direct interaction with the individual in question is unavoidable, maintaining a stance of professionalism becomes paramount. Keep conversations succinct, businesslike, and devoid of personal entanglements. This isn't about retaliating or demonstrating superiority. It's about asserting your boundaries and preserving your emotional well-being. By adhering to a pragmatic approach, you effectively communicate to yourself and others that your presence is rooted in purpose and integrity, rather than seeking validation or approval. Furthermore, should the disregard persist despite your efforts to navigate with grace and composure, recognize the profound agency inherent in choosing to disengage. Walking away from a situation characterized by indifference is not an act of capitulation. Rather, it is a strategic withdrawal, a conscious reclamation of your agency and autonomy. By redirecting your energy towards relationships and pursuits that foster growth, fulfillment, and joy, you affirm your commitment to prioritizing your own well-being and emotional equilibrium. In essence, your decision to disengage is not an admission of defeat. It is a powerful assertion of your resilience, strength, and self-respect. Consider a scenario where an individual consistently overlooks your contributions and disregards your presence in social settings. Instead of allowing their indifference to diminish your sense of self-worth, you choose to invest your time and energy in nurturing relationships with individuals who value and appreciate your presence. This deliberate redirection of focus not only fosters a sense of empowerment and autonomy, but also serves as a potent reminder of the inherent agency you possess in shaping your own experiences and interactions. Ultimately, your response to being ignored is not merely a reaction to external stimuli. It is a reflection of your inner strength, resilience, and self-assurance. By choosing to prioritize your emotional well-being and self-respect, you reaffirm your inherent worth and autonomy, navigating interpersonal dynamics with grace, dignity, and unwavering integrity. In the face of indifference, your quiet resolve becomes a beacon of self-possession and empowerment, illuminating the path towards greater authenticity, fulfillment, and inner peace. Number 10. Give them the silent treatment. Opting for silence in the face of indifference isn't merely a strategic move. It's a bold declaration of one's worth and self-esteem. Drawing from the timeless teachings of Stoicism, this approach transforms silence from a passive withdrawal into an active instrument for self-reflection and emotional mastery. Instead of seeing silence as surrender, it offers a chance to delve into self-discovery and inner contemplation. Contrary to popular belief, choosing silence isn't about punishment. It's a purposeful decision to foster personal development and resilience. It acts as a sacred space where one can explore their values, virtues, and reactions to the world. Within this introspective silence lies the potential for profound insights. What underlies our discomfort? What can we learn from this situation? How can we emerge stronger and more aligned with our principles? At its essence, the silence we embrace isn't an empty void filled with bitterness, but rather a fertile ground for building resilience and strength. It signifies a conscious effort to strengthen our character and live in accordance with our deepest beliefs. Thus, silence isn't passivity. It's a deliberate act of self-care and discernment, a refusal to stoop to retaliation or manipulation. This silent stance, amidst indifference, embodies Stoic ideals of moderation and self-control in adversity. By refraining from actions beneath our dignity, like revenge or manipulation, we demonstrate our commitment to inner peace and balance. It's a practice of listening to our inner wisdom, maintaining clarity of thought amid external chaos. Ultimately, choosing silence is a powerful tool for self-empowerment and discovery, reaffirmation of our autonomy and influence in the world. Through attentive introspection, we deepen our self-awareness and understanding of our place in the universe. Thus, in the tranquil depths of our introspective silence, we find not only comfort but also resilience, a quiet yet firm assertion of our ability to navigate life's challenges with wisdom, grace, and unwavering integrity. Number 11. Don't beg for attention. In the midst of indifference, refrain from resorting to the desperate plea for attention. The Stoic ethos eschews the notion of groveling for acknowledgement. Rather, it advocates for an anchoring of oneself in an unyielding sense of self-worth and independence. When met with the cold shoulder of disregard, it's not a cue to amplify your efforts in a bid for recognition. Instead, it presents a profound opportunity for introspection, a moment to reaffirm the intrinsic value you hold. Stoicism imparts the invaluable lesson that our self-esteem should not be tethered to the whims of external validation. It urges us to cultivate a steadfast confidence in our own inherent worth, recognizing that our value transcends the fleeting opinions of others. Engage fervently in your passions and pursuits, fueled not by the desire to impress or appease, but by an unwavering sense of self-sufficiency and purpose. It's not about putting on a grand performance to compel others to acknowledge your worth. It's about recognizing and embracing, for yourself, the richness and depth you bring to every facet of your existence. Immerse yourself wholeheartedly in endeavors that uplift and fulfill you, forging connections with those who genuinely appreciate and celebrate your unique contributions. Cultivate a life that resonates with authenticity and meaning, one that reflects your deepest values and aspirations. This is not a passive stance, but rather an active, vibrant embrace of your own journey, an affirmation of your inherent worthiness and agency in shaping your destiny. Rather than chasing after the fickle validation of others, devote yourself fully to your own growth and self-discovery. Build a life that embodies your truth, independent of external judgment or approval. Let your confidence and self-assurance blossom naturally from the depths of your own inner wisdom and personal accomplishments, rather than from the fleeting accolades of others. This Stoic philosophy isn't merely a strategy for coping with rejection. It's a profound ethos that empowers us to transcend it. It invites us to shift our focus from seeking external validation to nurturing an unwavering sense of self-worth and purpose. In moments of rejection, we find not defeat, but rather an opportunity for resilience, growth, and a deeper appreciation of our own inherent value. Number 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. Resisting the urge to seek attention in vain is a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. Rather than pleading for recognition, it urges anchoring oneself in a steadfast sense of self-worth and autonomy. Facing the indifference of others doesn't prompt desperate attempts for validation, but offers a chance for introspection, to reaffirm the inherent value within. Stoicism teaches that our self-esteem shouldn't rely on others' validation. It encourages confidence in our worth, transcending external judgments. Pursue passions not for approval, but as expressions of self-sufficiency. It's not about performing for acknowledgement, but embracing personal depth and richness. Engage in meaningful pursuits and connect with those who appreciate your contributions. Cultivate a life aligned with your values. This isn't passivity, but an active embrace of your journey, affirming your worth and agency. Rather than seeking fleeting validation, focus on personal growth and authenticity. Let confidence stem from inner wisdom and achievements, not external praise. Stoicism isn't just about coping with rejection, but empowering individuals to rise above it. It redirects focus from external validation to nurturing self-worth and purpose. Rejection isn't defeat, but a chance for resilience, growth, and deeper self-appreciation. Number 13. Keep your struggles private. When you have to face with indifference or neglect from others, the urge to display our hardships can be strong. Yet, Stoicism advises us on the art of maintaining composure. It's not about pretending everything is flawless. It's about cultivating inner strength. Demonstrating that you remain unaffected isn't an act. It's a reflection of genuine inner stability. Carry on with your life with the same determination and vigor as before. This isn't about putting on a show for others, but about affirming your own resilience. It's not about denying your emotions. It's about acknowledging them without letting them steer your course. Let tranquility and self-assurance lead the way. By persisting with confidence, you're not only revealing your strength to others, but reaffirming it to yourself. It's a subtle yet potent way of asserting that your self-worth isn't tethered to others' judgments or behaviors. In essence, by keeping your struggles private, you're embracing Stoic principles of emotional fortitude. This isn't about burying your feelings. It's about managing them in a manner that upholds your dignity and self-respect. It's a display of wisdom and integrity, showcasing that you're anchored in your own character and not swayed by external events. In the face of rejection, our response isn't just a spectacle for the world. It's a reflection of our inner strength and resilience. Together, we've traversed the intricate path of handling rejection, unearthing invaluable lessons at every turn. Each no encountered becomes a stepping stone for our resilience, fostering the ability to confront challenges with unwavering fortitude. Now, we challenge ourselves to integrate these insights into our daily lives. Let's perceive rejection not as a setback, but as an opportunity for personal growth and discovery. We eagerly anticipate hearing your success stories. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share your journey in the comments below. Whether it's triumphs or challenges, our collective experiences hold significance. Our active participation enriches and guides our community toward greater wisdom and understanding. Together, let's master the art of Stoic resilience. Stay strong amidst adversity